the perspective of the left, someone that has come to realize what Ron Paul has been saying is that freedom brings us together. We're all coming together. We're coming together. We understand what is happening. We are all starting to overlap, and the man that has been trying to divide us by gender, by race, by socioeconomics, has always been trying to just separate us so that they can divide us, so they can conquer us. Well, what happens when we're united? They can't conquer us, and here to tell us how that's going to happen, Naomi Wolf.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your introduction, because this could not have been sweeter music to my ears. You know, I was a little nervous this morning because I've never talked to, I don't know, 6,000 or 7,000 or 8,000 libertarians, right? But I knew that when I got here, I would be talking to family, because I am talking to 6,000 or 7,000, 8,000 American patriotic citizens. Before I get into the 10 steps, is that he is so right. He is so right. I'm now realizing more and more. Democrat, Republican, environmentalist, militarist, gay, straight, black, white. The Constitution is more important than any of it. We lose the Constitution, we are going to have problems bigger than which party's in power, if it's not our party. And if we lose the Constitution that the founders gave us, we are going to have problems bigger than terrorism. And absolutely it is true. I'm realizing this belatedly, that it is a divide and conquer strategy. That if we can form coalitions, we don't have to agree on everything. I mean, there are policy outcomes that you guys believe in that I might not. But if we believe together in the Constitution of the United States and the Bill of Rights and the vision that our founders meant us to have, then together we are stronger in coalition than the forces that are trying to subvert and take over this country. Tell you what we need to recognize in order to stand up and save this nation effectively. Can all of you hear me out there in the back? All right. All right. Okay. So first is a psychological shift. All right. I realize now that we've been being trained, not just over the last 8 years, but over the last 30 years, to have lower and lower expectations of what we are supposed to do as citizen leaders of this country, right? Less and less room to assemble, less and less room to protest, less and less room to confront our representatives, right? And demand accountability, right? We're being told your only role is to show up and vote, and even then your vote might not get counted. And we're being acculturated. I tried to figure out how a normal citizen could run for office. I went to college. I almost got a graduate degree. My grandma's still waiting. But I can't understand the language it's written in. There are gatekeepers trying to keep us out. They're waiting for us to give up. They're waiting for us to think it's too hard, it's too complicated. Citizens are not supposed to be doing this. And we have to show them that they are wrong. And the worst thing they've tried to do to us is to accept this psychology that we are supposed to be passive. We're supposed to get our debates from Fox News and CNN instead of leading the debates. We are supposed to leave it to constitutional scholars to understand the Constitution Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and decide when it's been violated. And we are supposed to lead it to our representatives to lead the nation. Now listen to me. The biggest thing our founders left us is not the system of checks and balances, brilliant and beautiful as it is. It's not the Declaration of Independence. It's not the Bill of Rights or the Constitution. The most important thing our founders left us is a psychology of liberty in which ordinary people lead this country. So what the founders asked us to do is, in times of crisis especially, they didn't want us to think it's up to the constitutional scholars to worry about the Constitution, it's up to the pundits to have the debates, it's up to our representatives to lead the nation. They wanted us to lead, they wanted us to step up, they wanted us to preserve liberty. Is that right? Yeah! So that's why, even though I've never hung out with you guys before, I hope to have many beers with you after this is over, because I know